right, let's see. Let's get seated so I can be in the picture. What's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about the Hammer. Let's see. Zoom in on that. The Hammer Hazmat. That was not necessary at all, but I went with it. I went with it anyway. It is a hybrid symmetrical. I've really liked some of their symmetricals the Hammers come out with. I've been pretty successful with them. The last one being that Stinger or whatever that was. I really like that ball here. I'm not remembering the name exactly, but the Stinger. And really good ball. I had a lot of use out of that ball, and I always felt like that was a pearl. And I always felt like for that pearl, it was a fairly stronger pearl for a pearl sim. So hybrid sim came out, heard a lot of good things about it, drilled it up. The layout here, if you can see here, what I put on it was I tried to drill the pin in a really strong position. So drilled the first angle which is this drilling angle here at 50, if I remember right. And the pin distance from pin to PAP right there, if you can see it, is 3.5. 3 3/8 being your strongest pin position. I put it at 3.5, which is a pretty strong pin position. So, and then as far as the back angle goes, the third angle, like 35, it's a pretty common back angle. I use 35 a lot. I do vary away from that sometimes, but 35, I would say right in that range is pretty common for me. So that's what I went with the Hammer Hazmat. My idea with drilling this was that I wanted it to be strong, just like the ball I talked about, the previous Pearl Sim that Hammer came out with that I really liked. I don't remember, I've got that video out if you want to go check it out. I don't remember the layout off the top of my head, but it is listed on that video. I don't have all these numbers memorized. I'm lucky to remember what I drilled the most recent ball, let alone what I drilled a ball a year ago. So having said that, we're here at Vero Bull, and we're gonna take it out on a 43-foot house pattern that they use here for league and see what it's capable of. I've used it some already and really like it. And now I'm gonna get a chance to show you, what shape it gives me and show you and make you that you see what you think about it. Kind of stumbled away through the end of that, but I made it. So let's go check it out on the lanes. Okay, we'll go working on the next video. Hammer Hazmat. Just finished up with the Verge hybrid, also a symmetrical hybrid. I figured why not follow that up with another symmetrical hybrid, the Hazmat by Hammer. So I'm gonna try this in the same spot. If you watch the other video, you'll be able to see where I was just playing. I'll stand in the same spot with the Hazmat, see what happens. Got that in. Earlier I was getting stuff in. Well, apparently they do the same exact thing. Got it in. That one even got around a little bit, got away with. Got it inside the target. I do believe that's probably gonna be the right spot to stand though, because I got the ball in and it went a little high flush, as my Louisiana people like to say, high flush. In the construction field, when you say flush, flush is flush, not high flush. But anyway, so I got it in, but it went a little high flush. So let's see if I actually hit my target. That should be like dead money. All right. That's pretty good, a little right. Oh. It's clearly because I missed right on that shot, right? But, ooh, that was a mean 10 pin. That one I felt like was a better shot than the one before. And that was the one that didn't strike. That's how it goes sometimes, even though I did miss. I missed on both of them though. I think 10 shots, I might hit my target twice. It's probably being generous. There you go, that's money. Oh, a little bit late into the pocket, but it's pushed the 7 out. So anyway, that's one of the things I look for in when I'm seeing a ball. It's still striking when it don't hit the pocket right. I mean, most balls when it hits the pocket right, it's gonna strike, right? If I'm picking a ball to throw that day, it's gonna be one that's striking even when it don't hit the pocket right. Now, I don't count like when it's really bad. The shots like that last one, kind of what I mean. I'll try to throw it there again. That ain't bad, I hit a little extra. And that's why I left the 4.9. I hit a little extra. Okay. So I've thrown 3. I don't know how many shots I've thrown. I won't hit my target really once, so. Know that. And that's right of target. Gonna hook back. Once again, somebody smarter than me can feel free to correct me in the comments here. It's always been my opinion. I just missed right pretty bad on that shot. The ball had a long way to travel to come back, and it did. Thank you, bowling ball, because that could have been a whole lot worse. But then when it hit the pins, it didn't have all the energy because it used a lot of it up on the way back there and didn't drive through to hit the 8 pin. That is not the pin's fault. That is not the ball's fault. That is my fault. I had to think about that for a second. I got that in. Paid for it. I left an easy spare though. Yeah. For me, I'm getting about the same exact. It may be, probably I've drilled this hazmat to flare a little bit more. It's probably why the break point's a little more. I feel like the more I flare, the more blended and earlier the ball starts its hook point, and that's what I'm seeing. It's where the weaker pin on the DVA Verge Hybrid is a little more sharper off the spot. Maybe the two differences between the two balls. And that comes down to layout. You know, the small little difference is layout. All right, I'm gonna move a little left with my foot and target and hit it extra like a dummy and let it work out. So yeah, I needed to move. Let's see. Throw it better. There you go. Threw it better. That was a better shot. That was a good shot. Actually happy with that shot. Result, good. So there you go, right? If you actually throw it good and you get good results, that's a thumbs up for the ball. If you throw it good and you can't never strike, that's a bad sign. Get a couple more good shots in, or at least one more, and then we'll do our clutch shot at the end. That's pretty good. So good result. Okay. So you guys get a decent look at the Hammer Hazmat, right? We're gonna do my clutch shot at the end. Fadeaway Jordan, Kobe. Got a strike for the win. 9's a tie. 8, you're a big dumb loser. Nobody likes to be the big dumb loser. Oh, a little bit. All right, 3 videos in a row. I did not throw it perfect when the pressure was on. Struck all 3 times. I'll take luck over skill any day. Plus, that's the only option I had. All right, we'll talk some more about it. Okay, there you go. You got a chance to see the Hammer Hazmat. I didn't do all that this time around. So the Hammer Hazmat, as you can see that the ball is very clean in the fronts. It's got nice continuation down lane. It's a very good option for your shiny sims. I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this ball, and I hope you will too. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Let's keep this channel growing. Like and share. Come see me at Vero Bowl. If you're not close enough to me, go see your nearest PSO and get this thing drilled up. It is something you won't be disappointed in, especially if you have any kind of friction where you're bowling at. So until next time, boom out.